So now let's move to the further. Up to the previous class, we already had a discussion. The complete concept of series is completed and the various concepts we discussed it. Now it's a time to go for another concept called a data frame. Come in. Data frame we are going to discuss. Very easy. So data frame in PaNdAs. It's not a difficult, it's a very easy. Already we started in the class data structures in PaNdAs. How many data structures we discussed? Number one, series. Second one is data frame, right? Panel. So this is the third part, which is negligible, but the data will be stored always in the form of series as well as data frame. So we already completed series and various discussion, and the series will be continued as a part of data frame itself. Now every series concept will be applied to the data frame here. So we are entering into the data frame. What the data frame is? I'll write certain points here. All of you carefully remember. Data frame is first of all a predefined class. A predefined class present in pandas dot data frame. Pandas model first of all. Pandas model. So why we create an object of data frame? So the purpose of creating data frame, I'm going to say the purpose of creating data frame is that to store the data to store the data set in the form of to store the data sets in the form of rows and columns always. So in other words, an object of data frame is considered as two dimensional labeled. Already I said series is one of the one-dimensional labeled array. Data frame is also called what? Two-dimensional labeled array. And it is capable of storing, Ushashwini, voice is not clear. Please relog in, ma. My voice is clear. You please relog in from your side. So capable of storing, and it is capable of storing or data, capable of storing the data in the form of what? Rows and columns. In the form of rows and columns. This is about data frame object. So here it is going to contain, as you are already aware of it, data frame object. I mean data frame object. A data frame object is one of the mutable object. A data frame is one of the mutable object. Mutable object means what? You can change the content then and there at the same address. There is no second address. ND-array object also mutable. Series is also mutable. And the data frame object also called what? Mutable. Okay. And the next, I'll continue that. And the data frame contains what? Come on, as I already mentioned in the class. The example, if you look at the example which I said already to you in the previous classes, in the day one when I started with, if you carefully look at the timetable in your school days, right? In another way, the car showrooms showing the interest rates of various banks to offer the loans on various cars, various cars. So if you take it, Honda, Honda George, Honda George, Honda City, Honda Image, Honda Elevator, and SBI offers what type of interest rate? ICICI offers which type of interest rate? HDFC will offer what type of interest rate? So on all different type of cars, what type of interest rate they provide? This is comes under what? Example of what? One data frame. And if you look at that, this part is known as what? Data set, which I already said in the class. What this is called? Data set. And these are called what? Come on. Rows. And these are called what? Columns. So from now onwards, you need to understand rows are supposed to be called as what? Index. Spell out index. And these are called already what? Columns. Columns. Extra what is adding here? Columns. Already when you take series, what is the syntax? Tell me. Variable name is equal to. Tell me now. PD dot. PD dot. What is this now? Series of. PD dot series of object comma. Object comma. What is the next? Index. Index. Comma what? D type. D type. Right or not? This is about series. Today, we are getting object also. We are getting index also. We are getting index also. Plus extra what will come? Columns. Tell me the syntax for creating data frame. Variable name is equal to PD dot data frame of object comma index comma columns comma D type. Columns comma what? D type. Extra what is coming? Columns. So by default, by def by default, these are called what? Rows. That is called indexes. Whose default value starts from where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like same series like. And columns also by default starts from where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that it will come. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will come. Are you able to follow this? By default, row indexes starts from 0 to n minus 1. And this n minus 1 is nothing but what? Row names or index names. And these are called what? Column names. Also start from where? 0 to n minus 1. And moreover, students, if you carefully observe it, this is going to be available here. This is going to be available here. And here these column names are very, very important. Column names are very, very important. These column names are going to contain what? Very important for retrieving the data. So rows are not important here. What are important here? Column names are important to retrieve the data. So programmatically you can give row names. You can give what also? Column names you can give it. So I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. So a data frame contains row indices. Now I'm writing row indices starts from where? Starts from where? 0 to n minus 1. 0 to n minus 1 values. And then next, and can be, and programmatically, I am writing programmatically, we can give, come on, our own, indices, our own indices. Are you able to follow? Data frame contains what again? I can write column indices. Contains what? Column indices. I'm writing column indices. Starting from 0 to n minus 1, programmatically we can give our own indices. Columns you can give your own indices. Rows also you can give your own indices. Let us start syntax also here. Easy. Once you understand series now, this is dead easy, not a difficult. So there I'm going to take up the variable name. Very, very easy. The variable name is equal to PaNdAs dot, what is this now? Data frame of, object comma, come on, index comma, columns. So columns, comma what? D type. I'm going to give D type. Object comma, index comma, columns comma, what? D type. This is our concept. Variable name is equal to pandas dot data frame of object comma, index comma, columns. What will be this object? We are going to say majorly. We will take this object as what category onwards? List onwards we will take. List, tuple, tuple. Next is called what? Set, set. Set is possible in series or not? Set is possible in series or not? Yes or no, no? Or don't know, no? Yes or no, no? No, why? Set is unordered. Set is unordered. But here set is possible in data frame. Trojan set. Next is called what? Dict is also possible. Dict. Dict is possible. Next is called what? One more is called what? ND array is also possible. Series is also possible. Series. I can create the dict, a data frame object by using which object? Series object also I can create. So how many ways are there to create an object of what? Data frame. So from list onwards, I can start. And the most important and most real world things which are going to be available only on that is called what? CSV files. CSV files. This concept I used to discuss in my Python classes already. This concept I used to discuss already in my Python classes. So I need not to tell you especially about what? CSV file. Anybody who don't know CSV file, you must know CSV file. Then you can understand my concept of data frame. So how many ways are there to create an object of data frame? List, tuple, set, dict, ND array, series, CSV file. These many ways. So this object can be those many ways. Index and columns, I'm going to give you clarity here. So first we are going to create what? How to create a data frame. Like how to create series object or not. Like that, how to create what? Data frame. Shall we start up? Let's say syntax, all of you read out once. Variable name is equal to pandas dot data frame of object comma index comma columns comma d type. Columns comma what? D type. These are the things we need to take care. Now I will go to the Jupyter notebook. Now one by one I will explain practically to you. One by one practical I will explain. Then after that I'll show one documentation for you. So coming to this place, data frame object, new notebook. Now I'm going to say create data frame object. Create a data frame object dot pynb. So I'm going to take number of approaches to create an object of data frame. Start here. Import numpy as np. Import PaNdAs as pd. PaNdAs as pd. So this is the data. Create an object of ND array. I'm going to create an object of first data frame I will start, because as I said you the names I'm going to create. Anyhow, you start understanding one point here. Can I create an object of a series object with int data, float data, bool data, complex data? Yes or no? Yes, we can create. We can create. Now, here, if anybody don't know, helpless, we can't do anything else. This is called what? Single value. Single value. Try to see a comma type of a comma type of a. Now I'm going to take it. Print of, I will convert into what? Df is equal to pd dot data frame of. See the data frame of. I'm going to take up a comma, a comma. That's all. Only a comma. And moreover, the syntax is already mentioned here. The syntax is already mentioned here. I will also mentioning here. I'll also mention at this place. Here I will also mention. See students, very carefully try to follow. Here I'm going to take a print df. print a df, comma type of df, and see that what is happening here. It is going to give you what? It is going to give you what? 100 is printed. This is the value printed, and this is not possible to create. Data frame object is not possible to create with the help of what? Single valued concept is not there. So this meaning is we cannot create an object of data frame with a single value, because data frame is going to contain value in the form of rows and columns. Minimum it require what? Two-dimensional data is required. So this is not possible. So here I am going to give you the conclusion as what is the error? What is that error? Value error. So this will give you a simple message here, value error. I will write it instead of this part. We can't create an object of data frame by using which values? Fundamental values. And what? str also we cannot create. str also we cannot create. You want to test it? S is equal to what? Python. S is equal to Python. You say print of S comma type of S. Df is equal to pd dot what? Data frame of what? Yes. So you are going to get an error. This is also not possible to create. As I said you, the same mechanism. So what values you cannot create? You cannot create an object of like this. So finally, I'm going to conclude my sentences. What is my conclusion here? Very, very easy. S is equal to Python, print of S comma type of S, and this is done. And moreover, I would like to move to further. So int, float, bool, and then complex, and next is called what? str is not possible. Sir, but if I want to create only this value, how can I do it? Please convert into what type? List type you convert, and then you can create what? End array you can create, and then you can create data frame also. Now I'll start from where? List. So first approach I'm going to start. Create an object of range. If you want to take range also you can take, not an issue. Bytes also you can take, byte array also you can take, range also you can take. But bytes array and byte array will come in the form of what? Encrypted format. And understandable format, I will take it range. Create an object of what? Range. Create an object of range. Range. How do you create? Create an object of range. Create an object of data frame. Data frame by using range data type. By using range data type. So I'm going to take it. R is equal to a range of, say something like 10 to 16 I am taking. 10 to 16. Do you know the value of R is called what type? R comma type of R. Now you say students, after that, now I would like to create an object of data frame. Just try to see. This is our values ready to display 10 to 16 minus 115. Now I'm going to create an object of data frame. df is equal to pd dot data frame of R, I can say R. Then if I write it, print of df, comma type of df, do you know how it will print? Do you know how it will print? What is your answer? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is called what? 0th row, first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. And this is called what? 0th column. This is called what? One type of what? Data set. And these are called what here? Rows. And this is called what here? Column. Combined together is known as what? Data frame. This is option A. Will you get like this? Or you will get what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this now? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are 0th row. 0th row this is. These are called what? Columns. So option B this is. What is your answer? Option A na? Option B na? Option A or option B, or don't know. Here you are not coming for function. Okay. You try to speak out. Speak out. Option A or option B? Option A. See that. Option A. So what is this is called? What is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are called? Come on. Indexes. That is called rows. And what is this is called? Right. By default, it is starting from where 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a single column is available. Are you able to follow? Now, I will go to the next. Next, I will go for it. And next, creating an object of range by using. Now I am going to create an object of data frame by using create an object of data frame by using which data type? List data type. Come on, start with LST is equal to 10, 100, comma, 200, comma, 300, comma, 400, comma, 500. This is my data. This is my data. And print of what? LST. Type of what? LST. Type of LST. This part you are already aware of it. List data. Now I want to create a data frame. DF is equal to what? PD dot data frame of what? LST. Data frame of LST. Print of what? DF. And the type of DF. Are you observing the type of DF, students? Data frame is what is his class. So try to execute. Same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to be called as what? What these are called? Rows. And what this is called? Column. Column. Class. What is this now? Data frame. Data frame is called what? Class. I think you are following me. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 0 is called what? One type of column. Now I want to print this 100, 200, 300, 400 is in the form of what? Horizontal I want to print. How do you print that? I'm going to take the same thing. Try to follow me. I'm going to write it. How do you write it? Anybody can say 100. This is called a 200. 200. This is called a 300. And next is called a 400. And next is called what? 500. What is this entire thing is known as? Inner list concept. Inner list. Each one is taken as what? One entry. Each one is taken as one entry. It is printed like that. And also going to be getting something like this only. First entry, second entry, something like that. How we are going to keep the data in like that? We are going to use it. One more mechanism. Very shortly, I will show you that. So even inner list concept also coming like this. Next, I'm going to take up. Next, I'm going to take up one more kind of mechanism. You take it. Create an object of data frame by using what? Tuple. Tuple data type. How do you take it here? Just to change the bracket, students. Just to change the bracket. Here you change it. And all of sudden, all the values you take it as what? 100, comma, 200, comma, 300, comma, 400, comma, what? 500 you take it. And try to run this. It is a tuple data. It is also going to get it tuple. We are getting the data like this. Are you able to follow this? Fine. Now I am going to take up one more kind of data here. Same inner tuple also you can take it. Let me go for taking this entire thing like this. I am taking. I will take it completely inner tuple. I am taking completely inner tuple. I am taking and observe this now. Also going to be taken as what? Inner tuple values are taken something like this. Are you able to get it? Now, finally, next I am going to talk about how to give our own index. How to give our own index. Let me give one more example on list. LST is equal to LST is equal to. Now I'm going to give you something like 100, comma, row sum, comma. I'm going to give it something like 45 and then 65 and then 75. Like this, I'm giving it. And then I'm writing Python here. Python here. Like this, I'm giving it. Like this, I'm giving. So that time, what will happen? You see. Print of LST and type of what? LST, you take it. Type of LST. This is the data which is given. Convert into data frame. DF is equal to PD dot what? Data frame. Data frame of what? LST. print of df, print of df here. Different type of values are there. Different type of values are available. So extra bracket. Different type of values are available, and all of them are treated as which type? Object type only internally. Now my interest is I want to give it this value something like what 0 is called information. What is this is called? Number, name, marks, and then what? Like this data I want to get it. How do you go for giving that our own indexes? Now I'm going to giving what is this now? We are giving come on, programmer defined index. Programmer defined index is nothing but what? Row. How do I give it? Comma. Index is equal to, come on, start with ID, comma, what next? Name. Next is called what? C marks. And next is called what? C++ marks. And next is called what? Python. I'm going to give it. So I think subject. That is called what? Subject. Python. Okay, correct. And next is called what? Subject. I think how many values are there, students? 6 values are available. So 6 values are available, I think so. Right. So try to give it. What is happening now? ID, name, C, C++, Python, subject. These are called marks of the subject. And this is called what? Subject name, specialization name or something. I can give our own index also. How do you give your own index? Here I am going to write it. Programmer defined index and what? Columns. Columns. That is nothing but I'll go to comma. I'll say what? Columns is equal to I can say information. Just I will write info. I will write just info. I'll write in a single bracket like this, info. Something like this. I just mentioning like that. So you are getting what here? Info. And I'm getting ID. I'm getting name. I'm just getting something like this. Are you able to follow? So this is called mentioning column name and getting something like this. Are you able to follow? Right. Let me go to another example. These are all different models. LST is equal to, careful students, 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. There I am writing Rosam. Next is called a Travis. Next is called a Dennis. And next is called what another scientist name I am writing something like this. What did you understand about this now? 4 names, 4 IDs, 4 names I am giving it. Then you think about it. This is called an inner list concept. Inner list concept, nested list concept. LST comma type of LST. Inner list concept already you are familiar with. Now create a data frame. DF is equal to what? PD dot data frame of what? LST. How this will create? I think you decided already. How it will come? Horizontally numbers will come. Vertically the numbers will come. That is an important. So 10, 20, 30, 40 will come like this. Or 10, 20, 30, 40 will come and names will come like that. That you need to verify. Let us print the DF. DF comma what? Type of DF. As usual, we'll get the same. So this is treated as what? Come on. One list of values. This is taken as what? One more list of values. Take care. Earlier one is single nested element that is coming as usual. This is going to be 0, 1 and these are going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. And these are not going to come in our industry. CSV file is always the main role playing. 99% you will get CSV file concept only. Then what these are all called? IDs. These are all called what? Names. So these 0 and 1 is known as what? Rows. And what is this 0, 1, 2, 3 called? Columns. How do you give it? Give the programmer defined indexes. What I will say here? Come on. Index is equal to ID. I am writing here called what? ID. Next is called what? Name. Name I am going to give. Name I am going to give. So next I'm going to say, come on, columns. Columns is equal to, I'm writing here, this is called row sum record. I will write like this. REC1, REC1, REC2, REC2, comma REC3 and REC4, REC4. So I think 0, 1, 2, 3 called all things are coming. Are you able to follow? These are numbers, these are names, record 1, record 2, record 3, record 4. Like that we are getting it. So how we are going to get it? Observe it. IDs are here, names are here, and what these are called? Come on. Right. Similarly, if you take this example, I'm going to give you. Are you following this now? Take last and final. TPL is equal to, TPL is equal to, I'm taking something like this. Last and final, I'm taking something like this kind of things. I'm writing SBI, I'm writing SBI, I'm writing HDFC, HDFC, I'm writing ICICI, like this I took it. This is called one tuple. This is called one tuple. Next is called what, these are called, this is called one tuple. Next I'm going to take it one more kind of things. What is that now? Interest rate. Interest rates I'm going to give 5.6 and next is called what? 6.7, something like 8.9, like that I gave. Next I'm writing on something else, something like Honda George, JDA. Next is called what, Honda City. This is the one. Next is called what? Honda Image. So, AMAJD, AMAJD. So, this is called what again? One more kind of what? Come on, tuple. How many tuples? Three tuples. Print of what? Tuple. And type of TPL. Type of TPL. This is my tuples which are available. Now I'm going to take a df is equal to pd dot data frame of TPL. TPL. Print of df. Print of df. Type of df. So I'm going to get it. And what are these are all called? Here I'm going to get it. These are all called what? Things are coming like this. And these are the cars. And this is called what? Bank names. This is called what? Interest rates. And these are called what? Car names. Like that you can take it. And students, take care. Now I'm going to go for, these are the bank name, interest rate, and car type. I'm going to take it. Rows related things I want to change it. How do you change it? I will write it. What is this now? Index is equal to, what is this now? Bank names, bank names, finance provider. Come on, next. Comma what? INT rate, INT rate. Next, car type, car type I am going to take it. Car type, I'm going to take it. So here I'm going to take it bank names, interest rate, and car type. And this is called what? Information 1, information 2, provider 1, provider 2, provider 3. You can give your own kind of thing. So you can take it. Finance provider 1, finance provider 2, etc. You can take it. Columns. Columns is equal to, you can say FP1, FP1, comma what? FP2, FP3, finance provider 3. This is comes under columns related. So I think you are getting the information related to this. Are you able to get it? So like this, we can prepare any of the columns, but we never come across this type of preparing list in a list, tuple in a tuple and all. Because if 1,000 entries are there, if 1 lakh entries are there, will you write list in list and tuple in tuple? So it's difficult. It's difficult. One more kind of thing, if you want, one more way, last and final, you see. LST is equal to, these are all called different models I am showing. I am taking 10 comma RS, 10 comma RS. This is one list. Next is called what again? 20 comma TR, another one. Comma next 30 comma what? DR. And next is called what? 40 comma James Gosling. This is another one. This is another one. Print of what? LST comma type of LST. Type of LST. This is my data. Now I want to convert into data frame. So how it will come? 10 RS, 20 TR, 30 like this, 40 like that, 50 like this, you'll get it. Are you following me? So how to get it? DF is equal to PD dot data frame of LST. LST. Print of what? DF. So your data frame of like that. Print of DF. Like this you are getting it. Are you able to follow? So these are all called what? IDs as well as what? Names. If you want, you can give only column names. No problem. How do you give it? Here I will write it. Index is equal to. Index are columns are. Columns is equal to. I can take ID and the next is called what? Name. I can give name students. Like this I can say. Now I'm going to write it. ID as well as what? Name. So there I'm going to take it. ID here and next is called what? Name here. I think you are trying to follow. If you want, you can give this things also. Are you able to follow? Now, which concept you understood? How to create a data frame object by using list and tuple with various ways. Understood? Fine. Online students, I think you are comfortable. Next, go to where? Series. How do you create a set? You'll go for it. Create an object of hmm, series. Create an object of data frame by using set set object. Simple. S is equal to take the data 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Print of S. We can't predict the order of it. This is the data. Create a DF is equal to what is this now? PD dot data frame of S. Print of what? DF and type of DF. We can't predict in which order that is going to come. Data will come, but we cannot. Be careful. Data frame object I can create from series, but from set. But a series object I cannot create from where? Set. This is not possible. Set to data frame is possible. Understood? Right. And let me tell you one special point here. Let me tell you one special point. Here I am writing columns is equal to some IDs I wrote it. Columns is equal to some IDs I wrote it, which is going to give you problem. Why it is going to give you problem? Index must be called with a collection. Here I am going to write it. Columns I wrote it. Columns is equal to, okay, I will give like this. I have to give like this. So see this now carefully. IDs are going to come. Are you able to get it? Next I will write it. What is this now? Index is equal to, you can give your own index as what you know, ID1 or something like programmer defined index also you can give it student 101 and 102 and 103 and what is next? 104, 105. Is it okay? 0 to how many? 6. So I think 6 available. So I can give it something like this also I can give. So the defined index can be either strings or numerics. And this also can be either numerics or strings. Depends on your convenient, you can take it. So we can create an object of what? Data frame object by using sets. Clear? Now I will go to next one. I will go for it. What is the next one? And as I already told you, set never maintains what? Insertion order. In any of the order that is going to come, that we never worry about this occasion here. Now I'm going to take care about another kind of mechanism. What is the next? Dict. Dict I'm going to take it. Care, take care. D1 is equal to students 10 colon Python, 10 colon Python. Be careful, students. 20 colon, 20 colon C and 30 colon Java and 40 colon HTML I am taking. This is my dictionary. Print of D1, print of D1, take care. This is my data here available. But my point is I'm converting into what? Data frame. Here I'll just mention it. Create an object of, create an object of, create an object of data frame by using which object? Dict object. But one thing you remember, where the time of creating series object, all the keys are taken as what? All the keys are taken as what? Series as indexes. And the values are taken as what? Series value. But here in the today in data frame, these keys are taken as what? Columns. Taken as what? Columns. Now, at the time of converting into data frame, take care students, PD dot data frame of, now see here, D1 I am writing. Be careful, when I just say like that, there is a chance of getting error. Because you are giving, when you are coming to dictionary especially, these are going to become what? Programmer defined indexes, they are going to become as columns. Columns they are going to become. And it is asking, especially in this case, you must give what also? Row indices also must be given. Just to try to run this, see that, and then go for it. Error will come. By using all scalar values, you must pass what also? Index also you must pass it. Be careful, students. That time you must give it as what? Index is equal to. Index is equal to. Imagine now. What is that now? 10. Come on. 20, 30, 40. What is the value coming? Python. And next is C and Java. And the next what? HTML. And what is this is called courses. What these are all called? Courses. These are course IDs. These are called courses. Now I'm going to pass index. As what is the index value? Courses. Courses I'm going to take up. Let's see this carefully. Print of what? DF comma type of DF. Type of DF. Are you able to follow, students? Here I got it. 10, 20, 30, 40. Courses I got it. This is my data. This is my data. Clear or not clear? Clear. One more kind of thing. Observe it. One more kind of thing. Next style you see. D1 is equal to. D1 is equal to. I'm saying here. Sub 1. Subjects 1. Subjects 1 is equal to what I'm saying. Here I'm writing. Python. Python. And next is called HTML. Next is called what? Django. Django. Be careful. Be careful. Sub 1 is equal to Python and HTML and Django. Next is called what here? Next is called what here? Sub 2. Sub 2 I am taking is equal to I am taking. What is this now? Java here and HTML here. And I'm going to take it what C. This is one more I'm taking. Try to take equal values. Sub 2. Enough. I will just go for closing it. What this concept is called? What this concept is called? This is known as what? List. That means in the dictionary, I am taking what? List of dictionaries, these are called. Print of what? D1. Type of D1. And that you are already familiar with. Because in our concepts already done this type of combinations. Complex dictionaries concept I said. Now convert into what? Data frame. What is this now? PD dot data frame of D1 I am just writing. D1 I am writing. Be careful. In this case, you observe it. What is not necessary, you observe it. Here I am writing, see carefully. No need to pass here what? Here we are passing index is equal to. When you are passing the plain kind of dictionary with a single value here, you need to pass compulsory what? Index. It won't take default index. I already said. Next, when you come to this place, sub 1, these many number of values. This many number of values are coming. Sub 1 become a column, sub 2 become a column. Under that, 0, 1, 2, 3 is coming here. Are you able to follow, students? Sub 1 becoming what? Python. And next is what? Java. I mean, sub 1 is becoming sub 2. Two subjects, sub 1. And next is what? Sub 2. What is the sub 1? Python. Python. And don't think like that. Sub 1. It is, don't think like these values. All these values will not come. Because I already said, na, this will come as what? Columns. So, how it is going to come? Under sub 1, one heading. Under sub 1, under sub 2, two columns are there. And these values are coming what? Python. Under sub 2, what is the value? Java. Next value is called what? HTML. Here also HTML. Next is called what? Django. And this is called what? C. What is this index now? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. So, if you want, you can go for what? Your own thing. Course 1, course 2, course 3 also you can take. How do you give your own thing? I can pass it. I can pass it. What should I pass here? Columns is equal to, come on. CRS1, CRS1, and the next is what? CRS2, CRS2, comma what? CRS3, CRS3. Are you following? Yes, correct. Index, correct. Index is equal to, not columns is equal to CRS1, CRS2, CRS3. Are you able to follow? So this, if you feel disturbance for that value, then just to say that you are getting something like that. Are you getting it? You take rest. If you are unable to go, you take rest. So coming to the point of it, PD dot data frame of D1 comma index is equal to CRS1, CRS2, CRS3. So Srikanth, even if we are not passing index, in this case, we are getting data frame. Not like that. When you are having one row, that time you need to pass the row name. Multiple rows are there, automatically what is coming? Default indices will come. So that is what I said. Scalar means what? Single value. Scalar means single value. So single value. Srikanth, PAGA. So I think Srikanth, you are understanding. Okay. Shall I move forward? What is this is created? What is created? Series object is data frame object created with right. Now I'm going to enter into one more. Create an object of data frame. Create an object of data frame by using ND array. By using what? ND array. ND array. Do you know how to create an object of ND array? How many ways are there to create an object of ND array? 16 ways minimum, that is. Every function will create an object of what? ND array only, including linear algebra values also. So anyhow, A is equal to NP dot array of, now I'm going to take the values as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 40, 50, 60. Like that. Now I'm taking print of what? A comma type of A comma type of ND array. Create. DF is equal to PD dot what? Data frame of A. Data frame of A. DF. Comma what? Type of DF. As usual, you know what is happening. Are you getting that? Simple. You got it. Now I'm going to write it. Now I'm going to write it. One small moment here. Coming to this now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Dot what? Reshape of what? 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3. Do you know 2 comma 3? Because totally how many elements are there? 6 elements are there. Now I got like that. Create an object of data frame now. Create an object of data frame now. See this carefully now. I got that. Getting or not? Like this. 0, 1, 2 and 0, 1. Like this we are getting it. Right? So, game 1, player 1, player 2. Next game, player 1, player 2. Next, best of 3, game player 1, player 2 score. That is, we are using something like a two-dimensional object like this. Shall I move to the further? Yes. Create an object of what next? Muddu Babulu, come on. By using series. By using series. By using series. Come on, create. Here only you create. S is equal to PD dot what? Series of what? 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Like this I am taking. Print of what? S comma. Type of S. Type of S. Here I will write a D type. D type is equal to float. For example, D type is equal to float. Like this. Create an object of what? Data frame. How do you create an object of data frame? Do it. Here I am writing df. Df. Of what here? Yes. Yes. I am creating. So data frame object created or not? Yes. Next I will create like this. Be careful. Here I am writing. Here I am writing. Comma. What is this now? Index is equal to. Index is equal to. Price. Price 1. Price 1. What is this now? Price 2. Price. Price 2. And next is what? Price 3. Price 3. Comma next. Price 4. Price 4. Price 4. Comma. So price 4. Comma. So 4 values, 4 indices, float. This is my data. I want to convert into which type? Data frame. Be careful, students. How it is coming? You observe it. Price 1, price 2, price 3. Understand? Now, if we want column to change, what I can give? Index. Sorry. Yes, columns. Correct. Columns is equal to, I'll write it 2024, 2024, 25 price list. 2024, 2024 price list. Getting like this. Are you following this? Yes. Easy. Easy or difficult? Easy. So now I'm going to take it one more small example. If you understand, D1 is equal to, so important. Be careful. Now I'm going to write it. See, I'm writing something like, I want to write it something like this. Price, price, P-R-I-C, price is equal to price 1 అంటాను ఇక్కడ price 1 colon I will write it in a very complicated dictionary I am writing. PD dot, what is this now? Series of price 1 colon PD dot series of 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400. 300 comma, okay, small value you take it. Comma, what is the next term? This is called what? List I will take it. 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma D type is equal to what? Float. D type is equal to float. Here I will write it. Index is equal to what? Index is equal to, what is this now? What is this now? Something like Good Day biscuit packet. And next is called what? Marigold. Next is called what? Kinder Joy. Kinder Joy. When chocolates are coming, you people are raising the voice. Subject is not coming, not talking anything. So boys are not at all speaking anything. Biscuit example also you say they will not say anything. Good boys. Girls, when chocolates are coming, they are saying something else. Ushashwini is saying something. She is saying something. Okay, ma Ushashwini. Because girls are saying the chocolate name. That's why I'm commenting on their words. Okay, students. This is called what? Price one. And this is called a different type of thing. Go to next term. Go to this is called what? One series. Are you following me? Go to next time writing. Price 2 is equal to price 2. Price 2. Price 2. What is the price 2? Price 2 colon. Price 2 colon. PD dot what? Series of. Series of. What is this now? Something like 1000 and 2000 and 3000. 3000. So there I am writing comma. What is the next term? Comma. What I will write it? This I will keep it in where? List. List. Feeling difficult, huh? Come on. Index is equal to coming to that. What is that now? Something you say. Hmm? Rice. Okay, rice. Next is called what? Huh? Next. So oil. Next. Next. Huh? Huh? Salt. Salt you will eat 3000 rupees salt. BP will come when you eat salt. So okay, salt. She wants salt. Okay. Okay, my dear students, please follow me. Okay. You people are want to enjoy in the class. Okay. Next. What is the D type? Come on, guys. D type is equal to what? Lot. End of that. End of that. So incomplete input will monitor that. So here I will monitor price price to PD dot series index is equal to yes close. This is a one. Correct. Print of what? D1 comma type of D1. Type of D1. So closing bracket. This is for 1 minute. 1 minute. Price one. Price one. This is a one comma. This is for what closing? Series closing. Price two. PD dot series of what? Closing. Closing, correct? Yes. Clothing. Okay. Now this is the data. This is the data. Price one. This is the data. D type. Price two. This is the data. And a two series object with a dictionary I created. Actually, I can say this is over. I can say, but I want to tell you that simple. Some thinking answer I want to create. Convert into what type now? Data frame. Come on. DF is equal to PD dot data frame. PD dot what? Data frame of what? Of what? D1. 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 Print of what? DF. So you are going to get it. Here you are going to get it. Understand carefully. Under price list, be careful. What is this now? First price series, when it is coming, GD, 100 rupees. Kinder Joy, this one. MG, like this. Under this price list, under price 2, Good Day biscuit packet does not have any value or not? None. You know already none. That is called what? Missing value. For which one? for this first series data. In the second series does not contain the value, which is called what? Nan. Nan. For first thing, for second series, oil, rice, and salt. In the first series, no values are available that are going to contain nan, and these are the values which are available. In further, I will tell you how to deal with the nan values, how to fill the nan values, how to fill the nan values. Simple. See, football players are what? These are the football players. Tennis players are this many. When I am taking player 1 and player 2, what is that now? Football players are all of them are coming. Under that, other players are nan only now. Football players will be game 1, game 2. Game 1 is football players will come under game 1. Game 2, what will come? Nan will come for football players. Tennis players' names are there in game 2. Under game 1, what will be there? Nan is there. How to fill up that? I want to substitute the nan value with what? Space. Fill value. There is a concept called what? Fill now. What is the function name? Fill now. Fill now. What I will fill that value? Space. Wherever nan value is there, fill with the value called space. That is a dead easy. So my interest of telling is when I am creating some data frame, there is what type of values will come? Nans will come. But nans we need to go for substituting with our own desired value. Desired value. You want to fill with 0 now? You want to fill with space now? You can go for it. General example, if you take it, see more once again, salary plus commission. For example, salary plus commission plus what? Total salary here. Ramesh is an employee. Ramesh is an employee whose salary is called 1 lakh, 1 lakh, and commission nothing. Nan, nan. And the next is called Rajesh, whose salary is 50,000, commission is 20,000. And the next is called Rakesh, whose salary is called 80,000 and commission is nan. And next Rajkumar and 25,000 and commission is called what? 10,000. What the total salary, student? 1 lakh plus nan will become nan only. So the nan should be substituted what here? 0.0 or not? Nan to be substituted as what? 0.0. 1 lakh plus 0.0 is called 1 lakh. And 50,000 plus salary is called what? 20,000. For example, it is called 70,000. 80,000 plus nan. What is the value? 0.0. Wherever nan is there, you substitute 0.0. When I am calculating which salary? Total salary. Total salary is equal to salary plus what? Numerical value plus numerical value is equal to numerical value. Numerical value plus nan is called what? Nan only. 1 lakh plus nan is your salary. What is your salary? Wherever nan is there, you have to substitute what? 0.0. Some of the employees may have commission, some of the employees may not have the commission. Not having commission, what is the value substituted? 0.0. That is our logic I will apply. This is called EDA level of content we will come across. Understand? Huh? Right. Simple. All these things we come across one by one. Are you understanding this concept, students? This is called creating what object? Data frame object. Next one more is what? CSV file how to create. CSV file how to create. So how to create a CSV file? Shall I create a CSV file? Now I am going to create. What is my CSV file here? What is this now? Price 1, price 2. Price 1, price 2. What are the prices here? These are the prices for this kind of product. And these are the prices for this kind of product. Now how to create a CSV file for this situation? CSV file is one of the text file. CSV file is one of the text file. To be created separated by comma. That I used to tell in our Python language. Python language, you must know first of all what is CSV file. I'm going to the text editor. Open it. Now I'm going to take up. Say others. And I'm saying what? No need to go for others. Say what? New. Normal text. There I'm writing. What is that I'm taking? Price. Price 1. Next is called what? Price 2. Price 2. Or what you can say? you can take it. The product name also you can take it. Product names you can take it. And price you can take it. See that price 1. And next is called what? Price 2. So what is this now? Price 1. Shiva P, please let us know how to give fill now. My dear student, Shiva P, don't excite. Please listen my class carefully. I already said I am going to tell everything. KVR sir will not give anything incomplete. Let us know how to give fill now. I already said I will explain in the further I said. I said or not. So you need to listen carefully. Shiva P, don't waste your time and don't waste my time. I will say everything in the class. Carefully follow. Price 2. Price 2. So here price 2. Now I am going to take this price 1, price 2 here. Shall we go for it? What is the price 1, price 2 here? I'm going to take it 100, 200, and next is called what? 300 and 400. This is called a price 2. How to give that? 1000, and next is called what? 2000, and next is called what? 3000, and next is called what? 4000. What these are all called? Comma separated values. Comma separated values we can call. Price 1, price 2 we can say. Or sometimes you can take like this. What is this now? Good day, marigold, and next is called what? Kinder Joy. Next is called what? Rice, and next is called what? Oil. Next is called what? Salt. So this is called what? 100, 200, and 300, and then 1000, and next is called 2000, and next is called what? 3000, for example. And the next is called, these are the values. For example, this is 50, and next is 60, 70, 500, 600, 700, and 800. What these are all called? Shop 1 prices, shop 2 prices, shop 3 prices. I can go like this. How I am writing here? Columns. And these are called what? Values. Save it. What these are all called? Comma separated values. These are all called. CSV file I am not explaining because it is there as a part of the Python. In my Python regular classes, any of the Python classes, if you take it, CSV file, you see the examples here. Number of CSV file, concept of CSV file. Already we used to discuss as a part of the Python class. Reader, dicta reader, reader of it, right header, right rows, right row, etc. These are all part of Python classes only. Come to this, save it, save it. Where I am saving it, go to the place in KVR PaNdAs exclusive. I am creating one thing here. What is this now? Data frame, data frame. In the data frame, I'm going to save it. What is this now? You need to save within the double quotes. I'm going to take it price list. Price list dot CSV. You must save within the double quotes. Sir, why I'm saving within the double quotes? Because it is going to contain what? Dot extension, default extension I don't want to take. Price list dot CSV. Price list dot CSV. When I write within the double quotes, no default extension will be taken up. No default extension will be taken up. So done. The moment when you save it as a CSV file, internally treated as a Microsoft Excel file it is. Microsoft Excel comma separated file it is. Go to the data frame and see the students, and price list is taken as a Microsoft Excel comma separated file. These are all part of our Python class. Microsoft Office Excel comma separated value. This you need to double click. Double click on this. It is going to contain something like this. This is my data. Are you able to follow? That type of data I want to read. How do you read? From where you can read? From PaNdAs. So create an object of object of data frame by using which file? CSV file. Most important 99% in real time you will come across data frame only with a CSV file. Syntax. What is that? Variable name is equal to PaNdAs dot, PaNdAs dot, PaNdAs dot, you are having a file name called easy1 function read underscore CSV. Who is that? Pavan Kumar. Read CSV. CAV కాదు. Read CSV. Read underscore CSV. I must pass it what? Absolute path of which file? CSV file you need to pass. CSV file you need to pass. You need to pass absolute path for that. Are you able to get it? Now. Come on now. I'm going to take up. Come on, how do you go for it now? Come on, come on. DF, that variable name is nothing but what? That variable name is nothing but what? Data frame only. PD dot read underscore CSV. Read underscore CSV. Within the double quotes, I need to go. Take the path. Take the path. PaNdAs exclusive. Data frame. Copy that. Copy that. Sumit Raj. Going out of order. Going out of order. So, read underscore CSV. We are not in Python class. We are in where? NumPy. NumPy PaNdAs. Read underscore CSV. What is this now? Data frame. What is this now? Price list dot what? CSV. Price list dot CSV. Print of what? DF. DF. Beautiful. So what is happening? What is happening? So something is coming big word. E colon exclusive data frame price list dot what CSV PD dot read underscore DSV. What is happening there? Error tokenizing data. C error expecting line number 3 something like parse error. What is the problem there? Let us look at the CSV file once. Huh? How many here? 6. How many here? 6. Here 7 I took it. This is a one problem. You must take correctly. Right? That's perfect. That's perfect. So why you are not telling that? Why you are not telling? Huh? When sir what? When get enjoy, you want enjoy or what? When sir get an error, you want enjoy or what? You have to pass equal value student. Are you following that? Now, this index, you can also give index. But keep in mind, when you think really, you take your Aadhaar card information, Aadhaar card number, name, address, etc. Will they maintain your row related index? Is it necessary for them? No need. When you go to the bank, account number, customer name, balance, address, etc. They will think about the columns only. Are we bothering about the row IDs? Never. In reality, that is not necessary because I will take this is not necessary. Even if we want, we can set it. Not a problem. Today we are creating how to create a data frame. Are you able to follow? So how do you go? Next, one more example you created. What is the next? Another CSV file I will create. New. I will create. Go to this place. Sorry, not Python. Which file I want to take? Come on, normal text. Go there, normal text. I said in my Python class how to create a CSV file through Python program. I said here I'm going to SNO. Come on, what is this now? SNO, comma what next? Name, name. Next is called what? Marks. Marks. I'm taking the number. Name is called what? Pavan. I take some online students' names. Pavan. Marks is called 55.55. Next is called 200. Next is called Rajesh. And I will take 44.44. 300 and KVR. And I'll take 11.11. 400. And I'll take some Rostam. And I'll take it something like 88.88. 500. Next is called what? Ram. And I'll take 67.89. And 600. I will take it as what? Something like Uday. Now I'm going to take it I'll take it as what, 44.49 like this. Save it. Save this. So I'm going to save it. How do you save it? Student stud dot what? CSV. CSV. Done. Done. Go to the place. Now, how do you read? Come on. df is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. Read underscore CSV. Say the path. If you say just stud.csv, you will get file not found error. Students, file not found error. The part of our files. Go to that. See, once you know Python well, these are all dead easy. Go to the absolute address. So, with this 32 teeth is visible. M Ramu. Because Ramu, you smile it, but don't laugh. When you laugh, na, all 32 teeth are visible. Right. So, we should not laugh anytime. We are smile. When we laugh, total Colgate advertisement will come. We should not. Smile. Smile will give cool. When you laugh, people will get fear, first of all. That's why. Okay, Ram, am I clear? So, along with subject, I have to tell normal lifestyle also I have to tell you. Okay, anyhow, Ramu. So, maybe he is thinking, Sir has written my name like that. Ram is written. Ramu, I did not write. Ram. Yes, ma. Correct. Like, Ramu is good now. Now Ramu is good. Now, meantime, he searched for smile symbol also. Because in my Python classes, I used to tell emoji symbols. Sumit, you are crying or laughing, I don't know. Now, coming to the point. You people want to playful, not readful. You are playful, play student. Still, you are under play mode only. So, now, okay. Usheshwani, emoji concept also is it in the class? Python class, last class, emoji, how to print emoji symbols using Python. Okay, anyhow, I need to pass what? Absolute address. So I'm writing double slashes, and here double slashes I will write it. Now say print of what? df. So I'm getting comma what I will print? Type of what? df. So type of df. Am I getting data frame object or not? This is about concept of what? Come on. df, data frame. How many ways are there to create data frame? Come on. Now I will write df dot ndim. df dot ndim. What is the dim? 2. What is the dim dimension? Series is which dimension? 1 dimension. Data frame is which dimension? Okay. df dot shape. Do you know shape? Rows and how many rows? How many rows? 6 rows. How many columns? See that. See that. 6 comma 3. 6 comma 3. Getting or not? Yes. df dot empty. Empty. What is that? False. Because it is already containing non-empty. These are all called attributes of what? Data frame. It is also attributes of series also. Very simple. Last and final. df dot pd dot what? Data frame. Data frame. Print of what? df comma type of df. You see empty. That is called empty. No empty data frame. No data. No columns. No index. I will call it as what? df dot. What is this now? Ndim. 2 only. df dot shape. What is that now? 0 comma 0. df dot empty. What is that? True. Are you following? Easy or difficult? So we understood today how to create data frame. But the most important to create data frame is with a CSV file. That is what is our total lectures depends. When you go to any data science level, they will give a big what is they will give? CSV file. From CSV file you need to do. How to read the data from CSV file? Read underscore CSV. If I want to get SNO, how to query the data from here? How to select the data from here? Lot of concepts I'm going to tell you. Okay, now on the most important day of Saturday, we learned how to create data frame. So this part I will send you, and the concept also I will tell you. I'll send you. Clear up? So Monday class I'll go for what? The operations on data frame. How to do the operations on data frame. So coming to the point back. Now I'll move to the further. So I'll stop my class and hmm, Sagar, can we find item size in data frame? My dear student, it is a very small in, see, suppose I have 1 lakh values are there. Is it necessary to find hmm, Sagar? Because we are not in a mood of what C language concepts are not. Srinu, every day introduces new concepts are okay. Are we in the mood of what integer value, into bytes, so 2 bytes, so 3 bytes? Are we in the mood of that? No. We are in the mood of what? Getting large samples of data. Google Play Store data I want. YouTube data I want. YouTube data, will you measure the each and every value? When you come to one stage, you should forget about that olden day style. Okay. So I will stop my class and Monday class, I'll go for what? Operations on what? Data frame. Okay. Thank you, students. All the best. Any doubts are there online, students? You hold on. I'll clarify your doubts by connecting within few seconds.